I'm talking about. I don't have one, but you better make sure you have those trimmers, because if it's not, you're not ready to start work. You'll be sent off the program. Goatee is full. That means side here, bottom, and top. Nothing here. Nothing here with nothing up here. Got it? Full. Gentleman here, take a look. He's modeling one right now. I cannot tell if it's 1/4 inch trimmed, but if it's not, you'll go home. Clear? Yes. Visual, thank you for providing that for us. It's a good show. Let's move into tattoos. All right, a few spots here we definitely got to talk about. We're going to begin with the arms. Any tattoo from the elbow fold down to the fingertips, I will need to see in the interview. If you have a tattoo from the elbow fold to almost the top of the wrist, you're employable. I need to see what arm it is on and what it is. So I can take the note down. You will need to bring down long sleeve, white or light gray Under Armour sports shirt only. Not what you want. You have to be in uniform, and you will have to take care of that laundry on that garment. So if you have a tattoo, they're going to ask you to show us the shirt. If you cannot produce the shirt out of your luggage, you are dismissed from the program and gone home. Any tattoo that is from the wrist to the fingers is unemployable, unless you plan on removing it.
Ouch.
Any tattoos on the back of the neck or behind the ear are also unemployable. All right, jewelry. Ladies, earrings. You can have a matching set of earrings in your ear. It has to be a post, 1/4 size hoop, 2-inch dangle. Professional jewelry only. All right, gentlemen, no earrings for you guys at all. Any spacers or body piercings. Body piercings is facial jewelry that's not in the ears. It could be in the nose, lip, tongue, the roof of the mouth, the eyebrows. You cannot have this in during work. Standard I gave for the hair, you come in with it. We'll tell you one more time about this Disney grooming. Take it out. If it never shows again, you're fine. Come back in with it. Oh, I forgot to take it out. Wow, thank you. Can I have your ID? Because you're off the program. One warning, that is it. You understand it here in the presentation. You're going to get email on it if you're given an offer, so that you understand it again. And then we tell you one more time in the kitchen, and the 4th time is over. Spacers, this is the gauge. This is the extension of the earlobe or the disc that goes in the ear. 100% unemployable. No jobs for any of these folks. 0. So if you got them running around here on campus, wish them good luck. Multiple companies are feeling this already. You're not going to get hired. Fingernails. Nobody wants artificial fingernails in their food, do they? So, plain example why you can't have them. Fingernails has got to be short and to the top of the skin. That's it. You're going to wear a lot of gloves. You're going to wash your hands a lot. Nobody. Top. Everyone clear? Good?
Yes, sir.
Clear polish on your nails, ladies, is acceptable. Colors are not. We don't care what you do on your days off, but during the time you're working, during the week, polish your nails, keep them clean and clear, and you're good. All right. Jewelry. Next part of jewelry is going to be any rings that you may have on your hand. You're allowed 1 ring per hand, not 5 per finger, 1 per hand. And it must be a smooth surface ring, which means it can't have a stone mount. Your high school rings that you got, all kinds of things are written on that. Can't have that. So smooth surface ring only. In the state of Florida, where you're going to be employed, twice a month there's a HACCP inspection of the kitchens. And the very first thing that they do is they bring this nice little machine in. You ever gone through the airport where they have all the stuff where they scan and cover and check out stuff? Looks like that. Comes in, take your rain off, they put it in a solution, it registers a bacteria count, 20 minutes later, we know the bacteria count that's on all your jewelry, and if it reaches a certain point, we lose points off our score in the kitchen immediately. So understand, it's not about how cool you are, it's about keeping the guests safe. If you want to be cool, this is the industry to be in. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Clear.
Yes.
And if you get multiple violations on the bacteria from your jewelry, you could lose your position with us. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Much different when you get out in that world where there's a lot of public focus on how food is handled. Just look at the stuff that hits the industry that goes global. I mean, just look at spinach and peanut butter in the last few years, right? I'm sure there's multiple things that you have to pull off your shelf that gets recalled on a yearly basis. There's a reason, because somebody didn't keep the thing clean in there, all right? Watches are 100% not tolerated in the kitchen because they collect bacteria. They're right on the cutting board where we work. They're in the gloves. It's just a mess. And any social networking devices that you have, you cannot have them on you at all. They must go into your locker. And here's the change from that and grooming. If your cell phone goes off in the kitchen, you might as well hand the chef your ID because you're going home. It's that simple. They're in a restaurant to dine, have a story, and get the theme of the thing. They don't want to hear your ringtone. You don't have time to hold that conversation. Everybody has them. I have them too. My little iPhone's got to go on my chef desk. And I got to check it when I get a chance, when the rush is over with, and take care of business. Same thing goes for you guys, all right? I don't want anyone to lose the program because you got a kitchen number for people to call you at. All right? Chef, any questions for you on, hey, what happens if one person gets sent back here?
Big thing you remember is this is an extra trip, it is a class. You have to be posting hours in your class. So you go to Disney, you go into the check-in line, and for some reason what he talks about today you didn't decide was important. You stand there and they say, I'm sorry, you're not hireable, thank you very much for visiting Florida, have a good day. You now no longer have an externship. Your class starts at that point. We can't post hours, we can't keep you as a student, so you get dropped from the program. Not a good day for you. In addition to that, when you accept your offer with Disney, you are going to give them a certain amount of non-refundable dollars. Non-refundable means you don't get them back. So you spent all the money to get there, plus the non-refundable dollars, and then you have to leave there. So he's saying all these things for a reason, because they hold him to this truth. Don't play the games with them. We've seen it too often. So don't try to push the system, because you won't win. You're one person. They're a big, big company. They have standards. They have to adhere to everybody that goes through there, or it's not fair for everybody.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll move on to the next slide. Remember, any questions on this, we'll take them at the end, okay? We're getting close to the end. Just hang in there a little bit longer with me. All right, let's take a look at the living part of it. Thumbs up. There we go.
My housing experience has been great. It was really easy to transition into.
I got placed with roommates that soon became my best friends. We go to like all the housing events.
It's been a learning experience, but now that we've all bonded and grown together, my current roommates, we're like a family and we're really close.
It's great to get to know different personalities and everything that they have to offer.
In my apartment, there are 3 bedrooms. There are 6 roommates, 2 2-bedroom.
They're my best friends. We go to parks. I do everything with my roommates.
This is my first time to live with roommates, and living with them has been good, but semi-challenging at times.
It's been a learning experience living with people from all over the world. I learn about their cultures and their families, and it's a lot of fun.
When I first arrived into my apartment, there was the mattresses, the beds, the bed frames, fully furnished kitchens, fridge, microwave, stove, dishwasher, the bathrooms, fully furnished living room.
All I had to bring was clothes, just some bed sheets, and some other toiletries.
We pay our housing fees. They're taken out of our weekly pay, and instead of worrying about writing a check out each week, they're just automatically deducted. We have community codes in place to make safety our #1 priority.
There are a lot of rules, but I do feel comfortable knowing that there are rules, and everybody has to follow them.
I didn't bring my car down, but the program offers great bus transportation to take me to work and back.
They run on a set schedule, but there are sometimes delays in that schedule, so I have to build in enough time to get to and from work. They go to various places like grocery stores or post offices.
I did bring my car down. If I want to go to the grocery store really late at night, it's nice to be able to have the freedom to do that.
This living experience is a learning experience. I never had the roommate experience. I never had the college dorm life. So it's given me a sense of bonding with people that I probably never would have bonded with.
I have learned a lot with the living experience. It has changed me and made me a more cooperative person, working with other people, including my roommates.
The living experience changed me because it had me become more independent and come to terms with where I want to go next and what I want to accomplish later in life.
Okay, so that's a little bit about the housing, and we'll cover a little bit more if you can move to the next. Okay, so 4 gated apartment communities you're going to live in. That's the first place you're going to go when you arrive. You're going to go to the airport, you're going to get over to housing, and you're going to check in. I don't place you in any one of them. It is totally up to vacancy based on your externship dates when you get there. So, if we could go to the next one. Let's cover what the rates are. First of all, there is 1 through 4 bedroom apartments. You will have 1 roommate per bedroom with you, depending on how many bedrooms you have, depending on how many roommates you have. So if you are placed into a bedroom that is 2 bedrooms, how many girls will be living there? 4. 4, correct. So if you're in a 1 bedroom, you still got 2. If you're in a 3 bedroom, you got 6, and you can do the math on this, right? Remember, you may not even see a lot of your roommates because everyone's going to be on crazy shifts. You might be the only guy there that's in the morning because you work at night. Everyone else is there working in the morning. So you're going to have to deal with some different times and shifts and things. But here's how it works. The housing is going to be between $88 and $108 per week. That will come out of your paycheck. It is based on your room size. So 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms are going to pay more at that higher rate, and the 3 and 4 are going to pay more towards the lower rate. Once you have your rate, it will not change. So if you have a 4-bedroom apartment and you're the only guy in there, we don't raise your rent because there's no other roommates. It stays the same, full or not full. Good?
Yeah.
Unless you want to transfer from a 4-bedroom down to a 1-bedroom or something, then you're accepting the higher rate because that is what you decided to do. So this rate, let's hear what it covers. First of all, the place is fully furnished. You don't have to bring or buy any furniture to get in there. The rate will cover high-speed internet in your apartment. It's already hooked up, ready to go. Just bring your laptop, dock in, and you're breezing through the internet. It covers your power bill. So whatever you have for power, you're not going to see any bills for this. It covers your cable TV. So if somebody brought a TV, you're hooked up and got a lot of channels. If not, there'll be a plug that just sticks out of the wall with no TV in it. You might want to do some roommate matching with Facebook before you find out who your roommates are going to be so you can see what's going on in there. It also will cover your local phone, and it will cover transportation every day to and from work. So those of you who don't have a car or plan on renting a car and still use our transportation, all your rate goes to all that. That's pretty darn good. So if you have $100 month weekly, $400 a month, that's pretty inexpensive with no other bills. And you're getting to work too. So it's a really good value savings for it. Now there is an assessment fee. Those of you who successfully get through the interviews and receive an offer, you will have an offer that will be good for 10 days. That's it. Offers are sent out to this